Whenever you're mounting anything to a wall, like a framed mirror or picture or bookshelves, anything like that, it's always best to fasten directly into the wooden studs so that it's really strong. You don't want to use hollow wall fasteners that just are attached to the drywall because obviously they're not as strong. But how do you find the wooden stud in the wall? Well, they do make electronic stud finders. They can cost anywhere from $10 or $12 up to $50. And I've had quite a few over the years. I've never found them very reliable, to be honest. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's just a big mess. So I've found a much easier way how to find wooden studs with a magnet. Make sure you get a rare earth magnet. Put a string on it. And now where do you start? You can't just start anywhere on the wall. It might take you forever to find a stud. So what you want to do is go to an outlet or a wall switch. In this case, we're going to use this outlet on the wall because these boxes, these electrical boxes, are typically nailed to a stud. We don't know if the stud is here or here, but we can bet that there's probably a stud on one side or the other. Also, drywall is typically laid horizontally. The sheets are also normally 4 foot tall. So come 4 feet off the floor, somewhere near an outlet, and we'll sweep this magnet back and forth. We'll see if we can find where that stud might be. So we're going to start near this outlet and see if we can find a screw head or a nail head or something like that. There we go. How cool is that? It's almost like magic. Just sticks right on there. Okay, so now we know there's a stud right here. It happens to be to the left of that outlet. Okay, it's right there. So what I'm going to do is mark it. This is sidewalk chalk I stole from my daughter. And now we're going to find the next stud. Studs are typically 16 inches on center. That's not like absolute, but that's where you want to start. So go over about 16 inches. That would be right around here, more or less. And the reason I like using chalk is I used to use painter's tape. But have you bought painter's tape recently? It's like 10 bucks a roll. I said, forget that. So I just used the chalk instead. So now we know there's a stud there. And we're going to start searching somewhere around here. Well, that was easy enough. It's right there. It's a little off, so that's over a little bit. And you can just wipe off those marks later with a damp sponge. Okay, so now we know where the two studs are, and you can continue to find studs. But this is the most accurate way to make sure you're fastening to something solid. I'm working here. You gonna help me shoot a video today? You gonna help me shoot a video? No? You're not supposed to be in the shot?